Ready. Play.
Does she have one more in her? Sabalenka regathers herself, pauses on the service motion. Now here she goes. High ball toss, serve down. Pegula blocks it back. It's short. Sabalenka, big forehand up the line into the deuce court corner. Lob up Pegula, letting it drop. Sabalenka overhead is into the net. Impossible. Oh my gracious. Oh, it's such a terrible overhead. It's a terrible overhead at a terrible time. Lunging at it, chopping at it, and putting it into the mesh. It's deuce. Pegula with a lifeline. She hit that backhand winner at 78 miles per hour. Another match point. If she could hit a serve right here in a perfect spot at 110 miles an hour, she'll be in the victory circle and be heading back to the final. Sabalenka serves to the backhand of Pegula. Short ball on the return. Off forehand, Sabalenka. Pegula. Oh, what a shot from Pegula to keep it alive. Drops a bomb with the backhand at the ankles of Sabalenka. She couldn't pick it up. It's deuce again. And here comes match point number 3. Toss up, serve down, up the tee, blocked back by Pegula. Forehand winner from Sabalenka. The third time is the charm, and she's going back to the US Open final. She roars out in exhaustion and perhaps, and very much perhaps, in pure relief. She lived on a knife's edge in her last 3 service games of that match. But she survives and advances and dances her way into another US Open final, her 3rd major final of the year. Another hard court final for Sabalenka, and another Jessica Pegula loss, where she'll be left to think about the fine margins of where it was lost. Either way, the final that we're going to get Saturday is going to be the is it going to be the hardest hitting Grand Slam final in women's history? But Sabalenka is able to cross the finish line with great class. She is into the final of a Grand Slam for the 7th time in the last 11 slams that she has been present for. It's her 55th match win of the season. And now she prepares for Saturday, as I said, either way against a hard hitter that can give her problems. She's the first woman to advance to 3 straight US Open finals since Serena Williams did it. And we know she is an emotional player. We know that she carries those emotions on her sleeves. They came out at times tonight.
How is your nerve, Anisimova? Can you get this first serve in? Yes, you can. Backhand return. Forehand from her. It's going to win the point. Wow. Amanda Anisimova, take a bow. You have beaten Naomi Osaka in 3 sets. 6-7, 7-6, 6-3. Wow. And considering the number of unforced errors that she hit in that first set, it's a wild turnaround. And another show of immense mental strength as she whacks the ground with both hands and kisses the floor. You are going to be in a Grand Slam final once again, Amanda Anisimova, and you're going to be in your first ever US Open final. And it's going to be another American in that US Open final. We had one in 2023 with Coco Gauff. She won the title. We had one last year with Jessica Pegula. She didn't win the title. Can Amanda Anisimova win her first ever Grand Slam? Naomi Osaka, it's been steps forwards for her. You know, getting to the final in Canada, she won't be feeling that right now. She will be feeling that there was a chance to win the title. And it kind of started to slip away from her from that second set tiebreak. I think it was 1-0 up in that tiebreak, but then she went 5-1 down. And that was that for her. But dust yourself off and have a good Asian swing. And I think you can have a successful end of the year. As for Amanda Anisimova, wow. Yeah, another show of mental strength to come back from that first set. You know, she went down 6-1 in that first set tiebreak. She came back to win it. She then failed to serve out the second set, but recovered from that mental jolt to ultimately win it on a tiebreak. And then just too good in that third set. The second serve returns were phenomenal and dispiriting for Naomi.
I mean, Naomi is playing amazing tennis. I mean, she's back where she belongs, and I told her, like, I'm so proud of her after having the baby and playing at this level. It's insane. And yeah, she was really giving me a run for the final. I mean, I wasn't sure I would make it past the finish line, and I tried to dig deep, and yeah, it was a huge fight out there today.
How did you hold your nerve in that final game to close this out?
Yeah, I mean, I just tried to stay positive. I mean, there was a lot of nerves in the beginning, and that's something I'm trying to work on. And yeah, I mean, this tournament means so much to me, and I think that was really getting to me. And then in the end, I'm just trying to fight your way through. And yeah, I mean, I was trying to enjoy the moment, and we were both playing some amazing tennis. And sometimes I was like, how are we making these shots? But we were, and we just kept going. So.
You'll play your first US Open final on Saturday. As an American, can you describe what that means to you?
Oh my God, it means the world. I mean, I am trying to process that right now. It's just absolutely a dream come true. I mean, this has been a dream of mine, like, forever, is to be in the US Open final, and obviously the hope is to be the champion. But yeah, I mean, I'm in the final now, and I'm going to try to get ready, but I'm just excited, and yes, it's really special.
How helpful was it having all these fans stay to watch you play? I mean, it's well after 1 a.m. at this point.
Okay, I didn't know what to Okay, it's really late. Thank you guys so much. I mean, the atmosphere was incredible, and you guys kept supporting me and lifting me up, and especially when I was down, I think that's what carried me through today. So yeah, a big thank you guys, and I hope you get some sleep tonight.
You as well. Congratulations. Best of luck on Saturday.
There you go. All right. Shall we have a quick look forward to that showdown with Aryna Sabalenka? The head-to-head is a favorable one for the person who I think will be the underdog, Amanda Anisimova. Sabalenka, of course, is going for her 4th Grand Slam title. All 3 previous ones have come on a hard court. And Amanda Anisimova is going for her first her first Grand Slam title. And we know how her previous attempt at a first Grand Slam title ended at Wimbledon with a 6-love loss to Iga Swiatek. I wasn't sure after that loss whether we'd ever even see her in a Grand Slam final again. Never mind be back in 1-2 months later. So it's to her immense credit that she is in another Grand Slam final. And I am super confident in both her ability to not get double bageled, but actually to turn up on this occasion. I really think she will. I think it'll be a close affair. Let's have a quick look at those 9 matches that they have played, because 5 of them have occurred at Grand Slams, by the way. The most recent, of course, was at Wimbledon. Who can forget that? I mean, that was an epic encounter that ultimately went Anisimova's way. I remember Anisimova trying to serve it out. I think she was trying to serve it out and got broken, I think. But then Sabalenka couldn't hold on to her serve. Anisimova broke again and got over the line in what was an epic, mentally and physically draining encounter. But well done to Anisimova for winning that one on the grassy courts of Wimbledon. The previous clash to that just came a few weeks before at the French Open. This time it was a straight sets win for Sabalenka. But if we look at their hard court encounters, 2024 in Toronto went the way of Anisimova. Hard court Australia, straight sets way of Sabalenka. They had a Rome encounter as well on the clay. That went the way of Sabalenka in 2022. Madrid went the way of... I mean, it's kind of nip and tuck, despite it being 6-3. If we looked at, let's say, 2024 onwards, they've played each other 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And there's been 2 wins each. So maybe that is a bit more representative. Just quickly today, by the way, second serve points won. Amanda Anisimova won 67% on the Naomi Osaka serve. That's across the whole match, and I think it was probably even more in that deciding set. I don't think she'll have as much joy on the second serve of Aryna Sabalenka, which I think is just a little bit more potent than Naomi Osaka's, but I do expect Aryna to be a little bit more aggressive on that second serve. She only hit 4 double faults today, Aryna, which was pretty impressive over a 3-set match. That was an epic win as well that she had. So I think physically going into the match, Aryna will definitely be fine because she had that walkover over Vondrousova. Anisimova, I think, will also be okay. She's had quite a few straight sets wins en route. In fact, we can have a quick look at the Anisimova path to the final now. I remember there was a 3-setter over Christian, I think. The other matches until today had all been straight sets. Yeah, exactly. And then obviously today, but 48 hours. Although it was sort of a 3-hour encounter with Naomi today, and it was quite physical. I think collectively, look at that. I mean, she had a very quick and easy win over Hadad Maher in the round of 16. She didn't go 3 sets with Iga either. So, yeah, I think she should be okay physically. But Aryna probably has just got that little bit more in the tank. And it's really as well about Grand Slam final experiences. Aryna, of course, has been in, I think, I'm going to say 6 Grand Slam finals, is it? She lost to Goff in the US Open. She lost to Goff in the French Open, and she lost in Madison Keys in Australia, didn't she? Whereas she won the other 3. So I think she's got a 3 from 6. So 6 Grand Slam finals. This will be her 7th. And it's a hard court as well. I think that might just, compared to, say, the grass courts at Wimbledon, I think that might just be another thing for Aryna. She's a slight favourite, but I can see it going 3 sets as well. We'll see. Anyway, take care. And we'll see you Saturday for the final.
After last night's semi-finals, it will be Amanda Anisimova versus Aryna Sabalenka in the women's final for the US Open trophy in a rematch of the semi-final of Wimbledon less than 2 months ago. This is a very different matchup for me now, with Anisimova having that scarring experience in the Wimbledon final where she lost love to Swiatek. Both of them are 2 of the biggest ball strikers on the tour, so it's going to be a heavy-hitting contest, lots of winners. But for me, it will go 3, just because Anisimova, this is her home slam. It's very different to Wimbledon, obviously different conditions, different surface, different crowd, different headspace for her, clearly. And she's been playing expertly well. I think Anisimova will win the first set, and I think Sabalenka will come back to retain her trophy yet again in New York. Her 4th Grand Slam title. Obviously, Sabalenka hasn't had the best of luck in this sort of area of a major this year, losing in the final in the Australian Open, the final in Roland Garros, and the semi-finals of Wimbledon. But, I think she'll get over the line this time if she can keep out of her own head and get the job done. But it will be close. I think it'll be 3, but it'll be Sabalenka in 3.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.